Alright, we're back now for episode number 50 of Video Game Reviews. Yeah, that's right. We're halfway to 100 shows. And for this 50th episode, I am going to be covering Rampage World Tour for the Nintendo 64. Now, this game came out for the Nintendo 64 in 1997. Well, actually, the game itself was released in 1997, but the N64 version came out in 1998. This game is also on Game Boy Color. That version was released in 98. There's a Sega Saturn version of this game, and that version was released in 1997, along with the PlayStation 1 version. Now, in this game, the monsters from the original Rampage on NES, George, Lizzie, and Ralph, have been released because of an explosion at a Scum Labs factory. And the three of them begin to destroy all Scum Labs' bases scattered throughout the world and kill its employees. In the final level, Scum Labs CEO Eustace Demonic turns himself into a monster in order to combat George, Lizzie, and Ralph on a lunar base. Of course, he ends up being unsuccessful, and then, after this, Dr. Elizabeth Veronica, who is the only surviving employee of Scum Labs, attempts to kill the monsters with a ray gun on her spaceship, but it only shrinks them and they end up inside her ship. Yes, this is a really neat game for the N64. Now, the object of this game is to destroy all the buildings in each city in every stage, while avoiding or destroying the military forces. If you take too long in destroying the city, jets will fly in and bomb the remaining buildings, resulting in you ending the stage with a lower score. Now, in this game, you do get some control over the course of the game. In the game's first level, which is Peoria, Illinois, a tourism billboard cycles through the different regions in the country, like Northeast, Southwest, etc. Now, destroying the billboard when it's showing one of those regions is going to send you in that direction. You can also eat or ignore the World Tour power-ups and control which country they can visit. When you get a World Tour power-up, the next few levels take place in a foreign location until Scum Labs plant is destroyed. But the most memorable power-up is Purple Radioactive Waste. With that power-up, you get transformed into a super monster known as Vern. Now, the game doesn't end until every Scum Lab city has been destroyed, which may result in some erratic traveling around towards the end of the game. And this would include multiple World Tour trips if you've missed World Tour flags or have been purposely kept from getting them. You know, this is a really fun game for the N64. They also came out with a sequel of this game, which was Rampage 2 Universal Tour, and I'm actually going to be covering that game in the next episode. As for this version, I have played this. In fact, I actually beat the whole thing. I've actually beaten this whole game. Yeah, and I believe my score was over 3 million points. You know, that is a lot. But this game is definitely a lot of fun. Would I recommend this game? I would think so. If you like a lot of action games, then this would definitely be a game for you. It is a really fun game to play on the N64, that is for sure. So I think that'll do it for this episode, but before I end the video, I should mention that that my day tomorrow is going to be a long one and also a busy one, so therefore I most likely will not be recording anything tomorrow. So the next time I'm going to record will probably be either Tuesday or Wednesday. I am not sure yet. But I'm not going to be recording anything tomorrow. I will tell you that right now. I will also tell you that, and on that note, that's going to be it for this episode. And as I just mentioned, the next episode we'll cover Rampage 2 Universal Tour. So I will see you for that.